Welcome, Commander, to the Revolutionary Overlord Battle Command Interface by Masada Systems Limited. Today you'll learn how integrated voice command protocols empower you to make war at the speed of thought. To begin, make sure your microphone is on and functioning properly. Issuing a command is a lot like using a walkie-talkie. First, press the voice command key. Then, speak your orders. And finally, release the voice command key. Use of Overlord voice command protocols requires enrollment with a verified voice print. Press the voice command key, say your name or a few words of your choice, and That was too quiet. Perhaps your microphone is too far from you. Adjust your microphone and try again.
Nuclear terrorism in Saudi Arabia kills 6 million and cripples the world's oil supply. 2017, the joint US-European missile shield goes live. The world celebrates the end of nuclear warfare. The stage is set. Now the world's leading supplier of oil and natural gas, Russia spends billions on the biggest arms buildup since the Cold War. The European Federation is created with a population and GNP greater than the US. 2020. America begins assembly of the Freedom Star military space station. The end has begun.
Calling the Balkans an anarchy of failed states, President Becerra blamed the European Federation for abandoning the region.
Unable to guarantee access to petrol, the governments of many Balkan nations simply evaporated.
Europe can criticize our Venezuela policies once it's dealt with the crisis in its own backyard.
Unlike the US, we do not play policeman beyond our borders.
General, satellite imaging shows tanks offloading from the ship and moving to attack our uplinks along the Adriatic coast.
Have Colonel Maldini log on immediately. Colonel Maldini, Europa is under attack by forces unknown. An unregistered cargo ship ran aground on the coast of what used to be Croatia, then offloaded a dozen or more T-80 tanks that are now firing upon the missile shield uplinks we maintain across the border, in the lawless zone. I have ordered regular infantry units stationed at Fort Turun to repulse the attack and take hold of the cargo ship, so we can determine who is behind this attack. Your gunships will provide close air support. Capitan Chumino will serve as your executive officer. For Europa, Colonel, ensure the success of your mission.
Colonel Maldini has logged onto Overlord. Data stream is secure. Camera on Zircon. Gunships designated Unit 1. Unit 1 cleared to engage Hostile 1 displayed on HUD.
Confirmed. In transit. Affirmative. Confirmed. Confirmed. In transit. Understood and confirmed. Oui, Central. Established. Confirmed. In transit. We are scoring damage.
Unit 1 cleared to attack Hostile 1.
That's a kill. We won't let you down, Central. Confirmed. In transit. Affirmative. Confirmed. We are opening fire at hostiles.
Excellent. Hostile destroyed. Uplinks Bravo and Foxtrot under attack. Designated BNF on mission radar.
On the move, Central.
Good work. Second hostile destroyed. Unit 2 entering mission area.
Tungsten here. All birds flying high. Confirmed.
Zircon here. Destination reached. This is Zircon. All birds are up. We will do it.
Confirmed. We are outbound.
In transit, Central. We will do it. Affirmative. Confirmed.
Massive detonation at the cargo ship. They've blown it up. Hostile 3 still operational. Let's take care of them.
Hostiles, yes.
Tungsten here. Holding at position.
Zircon here. We made a kill. Understood and confirmed.
Confirmed. We are outbound. Hope we don't hit our own, Central.
Zircon here. Destination reached.
Tungsten here. I think we can do this.
Third hostile destroyed. 2 to go. Hostile 3 still operational. Let's take care of them.
This is Tungsten. Engaging hostile.
Zircon here. We made a kill. Confirmed. In transit.
Fourth hostile destroyed. Just 1 more to go. Hostile 3 still operational. Let's take care of them.
In transit, Central. Understood and confirmed. Confirmed. In transit.
All hostile armor destroyed. Uplinks are secure.
This is High Command. What is the extent of damage to the ship?
The destruction is total, General. It's still burning.
I want a full investigation of the wreckage. We need to know who was behind this attack. Until we do, details of this mission are to be considered classified. High Command out.
In just a few minutes, the Freedom 4 will launch into orbit on its mission to complete the Freedom Star, America's first manned space defense station.
Tens of thousands took to the streets of Paris to protest the imminent launch of America's orbital battle station. Despite the outcry, the US president has vowed the launch will go forward as scheduled.
That we're going to launch this thing, there's no stopping us. Wait a minute, wait. I think we've heard some explosions.
Mayday! Perimeter breach north of the launch pad. Multiple vehicles opening fire.
Colonel Taylor, Kennedy Space Center is under attack by unknown forces. All we do know is they've got serious military hardware. I'm putting you in charge of the JSF units we had on routine standby for launch security. The Space Center's defense force will do their best, but without our help, they don't stand a chance. Whoever these vermin are, we can bet they've come here to destroy the Freedom 4 lifter. I don't think either one of us wants $35 billion deducted from our paychecks, Colonel. So wipe them out before they touch it. Major Dennison will serve as your XO. Get to it and do America proud. Mitchell out.
Colonel Taylor taking the helm. Data stream secure. Camera on IFV Platoon Traveler, designated Unit 1. The Freedom 4 is taking fire, sir. The mission support display shows how many reinforcements are available, as well as total remaining reserves. Use Unit 1 to engage Hostile 1. Fastback IFVs will shred gunships. Hostile forces attacking from the northeast and northwest. The number of reinforcements that can be airlifted onto the field increases over time. Excellent work, sir. Well done, sir.
Mitchell here. The hostiles launched their attack from a cargo ship that ran aground about 2 clicks north of the Space Center. Whoever's behind this had resources and lots of prep time. You've inflicted heavy losses on them. Keep it up. We've got another wave inbound. Mitchell out.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Understood. On the move, sir. This is Boom Slang. We are engaging the hostile. We gotta kill, sir. We are engaging the hostiles.
Good job, Colonel.
Affirmative.
Schwarzkopf tanks are more than a match for IFV transports.
Yes, sir. In transit. Copy that. Roger. Yes, sir. Understood. Thunder.
Check Unit 3. They're at risk.
Yes, sir. In transit. Traveler here. Engaging hostiles. On the way. Roger that. Hostiles are taking hits.
moving out. Yes, sir. Roger that.
We're scoring damage. We got a kill, sir.
Traveler here. In position and holding.
Thunder here. Hostiles are in range, so we are engaging. Roger. On the move.
All hostiles destroyed. Freedom 4 is secure.
Mitchell here. The situation is bigger than we knew, as in global. The European Federation and Russia.
Efficiency and technology. The RBE refinery at Rosenburg, Netherlands. A vast facility processing 100% of Europe's domestic oil and 35% of Russian imports.
Mayday! RBE is under attack! Multiple armored vehicles attacking the outer perimeter! We're seeing some kind of ship reached on the coast. We're taking fire. We're taking fire.
Colonel Maldini, the RPE refinery at Rosenburg, Netherlands has been attacked and occupied by a hostile force. The assault was launched from a beached cargo ship, so obviously the opposing force is the same one that attacked our uplinks in Croatia 12 days ago. I have regular infantry troops in position to retake the refinery before it can be damaged further. Your battle group's armored vehicles and helicopter gunships will ensure the success of this assault. If the refinery is destroyed, the blow to our nation's energy security will be irrevocable. Do not fail today, Colonel. Do not fail Europa.
Colonel Maldini has logged on. Data stream secure. Camera on Unit 1, Tank Platoon, call sign Matterhorn. The mission support display shows available reinforcements, as well as total reserves remaining.
Confirmed. In transit.
Explosions inside the refinery compound. We have to hurry, Colonel. They're taking the place apart. Zoom optics can be used to scout the battlefield and analyze enemy movement.
Zircon here. All bells are up.
Fall back, wait.
Units can be forced to attack buildings or move to locations without taking advantage of cover.
Segura here. Machines ready for action.
Detected hostile units are displayed on mission radar.
This is Perry. Roger delivery. Matterhorn here. That's a kill.
In transit center. We are opening fire at hostiles.
Colonel, some fresh intel. The same hostiles have attacked Kennedy Space Center in the US and Russia's prototype fusion reactors near Minsk. We need to know who these people are. Excellent work, Colonel.
Confirmed. In transit. Affirmative. Confirmed.
This is Matterhorn. All machines are like you.
This is Zircon. Hostiles taking hits.
job, Colonel.
Engaging the enemy. Zircon here. Engaging the enemy. CC, on the move.
Matterhorn here. The attack is having negligible effect.
We will do it. Understood and confirmed. In transit central. Segura here. We'll do it by the book, Central.
Enemy is taking damage.
Zircon here. Hostiles hit.
Matterhorn here. That's a kill. Engaging hostile.
In transit central. Affirmative. Confirmed. Understood and confirmed.
All hostiles neutralized. Refinery is secure.
This is High Command. The group behind the attack is broadcasting claims of responsibility across the extranet in 18 languages. Here.
The Forgotten Army fights for those left behind when the oil dried up. Today, we have struck our oppressors with their most vulnerable. Let them burn, just as Africa and South America and the Balkans have burned. We gladly give our lives in direct action instead of waiting to die by famine or disease. Rise up and follow our bold example. Though we be an army of the forgotten, remember our action always.
The ideology is clear, General, but how do the have-nots of the world get their hands on military hardware?
Precisely my question, Captain. This is what we must learn.
Three attacks have been confirmed. JFK Space Center, of course, but also an oil refinery in the Netherlands, and now Russia's flagship fusion reactor complex near Minsk.
A group calling itself the Forgotten Army is broadcasting claims of responsibility across the extranet.
They are about to attack, General. Finally, 12 minutes behind schedule.
Their name is no joke. They even forget to show up on time. Amateurs. Good afternoon, Colonel Saviloff of the 8th Spetsnaz Guards Brigade. Your forces are stationed at the fusion reactor complex east of Minsk. Because it is about to be attacked, you will hold out heroically for a while, and then reinforcements will become available and you will crush the attack with finality. It is permissible if buildings take some damage, as this will look good for news cameras. But do not let the enemy destroy anything of significance. Your after-action report will state that this was a surprise attack. Failure to do so will result in severe consequences. That is all.
Savilov is logged on. Data stream is secure. We need to put our combat engineers into cover, Colonel, or they are useless and good as dead. Try to minimize casualties, okay? We'll have no reinforcements until mission supports come online. Ah, here they come. The surprise attack the news said started happening 15 minutes ago.
This is Thermite. Under fire and no cover.
All engineer units are in cover. Very good. Now we must defend Alpha at all costs. Hostiles deployed.
Da, Colonel. Fall back.
Detected hostiles are displayed on mission radar.
We have lost a squad.
Partners, we are engaging now.
On the move. Da, of course.
Check Unit 3. Suppressed by enemy fire. Our combat engineers are not in cover, Colonel. Are you not paying attention? You heard about the other attacks, da? The US and Europe have been hit as well. Another wave of idiots. They are persistent.
Affirmative, da. Fall back. Affirmative.
We have multiple engineer units exposed. No cover.
Excellent. We will comply.
Fall back. Affirmative. Affirmative, Colonel. Fall back. Affirmative. Okay, we are moving.
Hostiles are deployed. Cockroach IFVs are a gunship's worst nightmare.
Fall back. Affirmative. Affirmative, da.
We're halfway to mission support coming online. We just have to hold out.
We are engaging now. Fall back. Affirmative. Fall back. Affirmative.
Incapacitated units are useless to us, but I will try to evacuate them automatically.
Okay, we are moving. Affirmative, da. No, da. Moving, da. Hostiles in range.
These clowns do believe in their cause, eh? Hostiles deployed.
Fall back. Affirmative.
Northwest quadrant. Hostiles deployed. Hostiles sighted. Eyes on terrorist irregulars.
Fall back. Affirmative.
Amateurs. One of their commanders, a Croat, tried to attack Europe all on his own a couple of weeks ago. You heard? All he accomplished was to blow himself up. Northwest quadrant. Hostiles are deployed. Reinforcements on the ground right away, Colonel. We can get reinforcements now, should we end up needing them. Units can be forced to attack buildings or move to location without taking advantage of cover.
We are the squad down. This is Termite. You've taken many losses, Colonel. Affirmative. Moving. This is Texas. We are doing no damage. Okay, we move.
Acceptable losses. All hostiles destroyed.
This is Headquarters. I compliment you on a superb military response to an attack we never saw coming.
How did things go at Kennedy and in the Netherlands, General?
A forgettable showing. No significant damage inflicted anyway.
If this is the best the oppressed peoples of the world can do, they deserve their misery.
All a means to an end. We have planted the seed. Now we water and watch it grow.
What citizens want to know is, who was behind the April 4th attacks?
All three governments are carrying out separate investigations to learn who funded the terrorists and supplied them with military hardware.
The evidence is conclusive. Minister Poulain set it up.
Europe's defense minister. This is gonna be tricky.
America is going for debate, General. They're planning to abduct Poulain while he's visiting Copenhagen to inspect its uplink network.
When they go in, make sure the Danish... police get an anonymous phone call.
This is Crash Cart. We have precious cargo in hand, but extraction has failed. Repeat, extract has failed. Mission site compromised. We are surrounded and pinned down.
Colonel Taylor, best case outcome for this mission is we cause a major international incident. And worst case is we start a war with Europe. Though given what I'm about to tell you, maybe that's not such a bad idea. Within 24 hours of the April 4th attacks, Third Echelon had found incontrovertible evidence that the Forgotten Army was secretly funded and supplied by Europe's defense minister, Francois Poulain. What that means is a conspiracy within the European government to destroy the Freedom 4 lifter. The other attacks? Diversions, to throw us off the scent. Make it look like Europe was a target too. Here's where it gets complicated. We sent in a Black Ops team to snatch Poulain in Copenhagen, but the mission got blown and they're pinned down in one of the city's uplink towers. Poulain's our only shot at finding out how high this conspiracy went. Maybe all the way to President Perot herself. So we're going in, and we're bringing him out. ESCOM has crashed Copenhagen's uplink network to give you safe passage in. Your job is to defend Alpha at all costs until we can extract Poulain. Don't mess this up, Colonel. Get to it.
Colonel Taylor taking the helm. Data stream is secure. Forces inbound on DZ at Alpha. We have clear skies. Copenhagen's uplink network is offline.
This is Crash Cart. We've rebooted Alpha. Precious cargo still in our possession. Holding for extract.
European forces closing on Alpha, sir. We must defend it at all costs until mission supports come online and we can secure extraction of the VIP. Highlighting on the HUD, some structures our engineers can use as cover points. Let's get them in there ASAP.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Wildcard here. All squads are good. You got it. Moving out. Boxcars here. We're at full strength.
Blue cab here. All rollers running smooth.
Copy. Moving.
Infantry in buildings have longer range. If the reticle's range number is green, it won't have to move to attack. Excellent work, sir.
This is Boxcars. We've secured the building.
Center quadrant. Hostiles moving. Eyes on Enforcer Grenadiers.
Joker here. The building is ours.
Boxcars here. Artillery fire on our position. This is Wildcard. The building is ours.
Yeah! That's freaking cool! Come on!
Yes, sir. Moving. Affirmative, sir.
Use fastback IFVs to knock gunships out of the air. Check South Quadrant. Hostiles in motion. Eyes on Cheetah gunships.
This is Viper. That is a kill. Hostiles in range. Opening fire. This is Viper. All eagles aloft.
West Quadrant. Hostile neutralized. Center Quadrant. Hostiles moving. Eyes on Badger IFVs. We can let the hostile unit evacuate or attack it again to finish it off. Hostile destroyed.
On the move.
This is Blue cab. Understood.
This is Viper. All eagles aloft. Copy. Moving. Will comply. Yes, sir. Copy that.
Blue cab here.
This is Viper. Destination reached, sir. Yes, sir. Moving. Affirmative, sir. Will comply.
Hostile destroyed.
Viper here. Yes, sir. Engage. Engaging.
Check Central Quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Hostiles are taking hits. Won't let you down, sir. I hope it's worth it, sir.
Hostiles are deploying. Eyes on EC-220 Gadfly.
Affirmative, sir.
Check Unit 2. They'll be clobbered.
Yes, sir. Copy that.
South Quadrant. Hostiles are on the move. Eyes on Enforcer combat engineers.
On the move.
Blue cab here. All rollers running smooth.
Viper here. All eagles aloft.
Yes, sir. Moving out. On the move, sir.
Moving. Affirmative, sir. Viper here. Hostiles in range. Opening fire.
Disengaging. Blue cap here. Starting our attack.
Yes, sir. Moving.
South Quadrant. Hostiles are on the move. Eyes on Panther tanks.
Engage hostiles. Yes, sir.
Artillery fire on our position.
Yes, sir. Moving. Affirmative, sir.
Disengaging. Yes, sir.
Check Unit 2. They'll be clobbered. Center Quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Yes, sir. Copy that. Will comply. Yes, sir. Copy that.
Wildcard here. Artillery fire on our position.
Understood.
Check Unit 1. They'll get smashed. Blackfoot gunships are perfect tank killers.
Disengaging. Blue cap here. One roller fireball.
Center Quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Blue cap here. Destination reached.
Hostile neutralized.
I hope it's worth it, sir. This is Viper. Hostiles in range. Opening fire.
Hostile neutralized.
Yes, sir. Understood.
On the move.
We have engineers exposed, sir. They need cover.
Yes, sir. Copy that. Copy. Moving. Yes, sir. Copy that. Yes, sir. Moving. Yes, sir. Copy that. Yes, sir. Moving.
Wildcard here. The building is ours.
Center Quadrant. Hostiles in motion. Eyes on Cheetah gunships.
Affirmative, sir.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Understood.
This is Joker. Artillery fire on our position.
Viper here. Destination reached, sir. We got a kill, sir.
This is Wildcard. Artillery fire on our position.
Yes, sir. Falling back. Yes, sir. Copy that.
Center Quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
Destination reached, sir. Yes, sir. Moving. Engage hostiles. Yes, sir.
Hostiles on the move. Eyes on AMG 26 Infantry fighting vehicles.
Affirmative, sir.
Check Unit 2. They're outmatched. Center Quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
On the move. Affirmative, sir. Viper here. Won't let you down, sir.
Damaged units can be ordered to retreat. Save units and they'll get better with experience.
Viper here. Scoring hits, sir.
Yes, sir. Understood. Get out of here.
Check Unit 1. They're getting rattled. We can order reinforcements now should we need them. Hold Alpha and break the European counterattack.
Yes, sir. Copy that. Will comply.
This is Joker. All squad first.
Check Center Quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
This is Airborne. Inbound.
Understood.
This is Viper. We're in position.
We still have infantry in the open. Hostile eliminated.
This is Foxcar. We're at full strength.
This is Harness. Bound to extraction.
Copy that. Outbound. This is Foxcar.
Center quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
This is Wildcard.
This is Joker. All squads vertical. We're taking the building. On the move, sir.
Hostiles sighted. Eyes on Panther tanks.
This is Wildcard. We've secured the building.
This is Blue Cat. Where is our evac?
We still have infantry in the open.
Copy. Moving. We'll comply. Viper here. 2 Eagles left. We're damaged. Yes, sir. Copy that. We'll comply. Yes, sir. Copy that. Copy. Moving. Affirmative, sir. Yes, sir. Copy that.
Hostiles sighted. Eyes on Enforcer combat engineers.
Joker here. We're taking fire and have no cover. Yeah, this is
Check center quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Boxcars here. Holding in position.
We still have infantry in the open.
Copy that. On delay.
Hostile destroyed. Infantry is most effective fighting from cover. Objective complete. All hostiles destroyed. Alpha has been held.
This is Crash Cart. Ready for extraction when you are. Mitchell here. Negative on extraction. Europe has moved a Grid Crasher satellite into position over Copenhagen. Looks like they're going to expend it and take the whole network back offline. We can risk flying in additional forces for you, but we can't risk extracting Defense Minister Poulain until we have that sector locked down.
Understood, General. Guess we're just gonna have to capture all the other uplinks too. Who said it would be easy?
Breaking news of fighting between American and European forces in the streets of Copenhagen.
Responded to an anonymous tip that American spies were about to kidnap Defense Minister Poulain.
Colonel Maldini, 40 minutes ago, the United States of America crashed Copenhagen's uplink network, invaded by air, occupied European soil, and initiated combat operations against our forces. Our first attempt to drive them from the city failed, but now we have units in position to mount a determined counterattack. IWCE will expend a satellite to recrash the city's uplinks. Your forces will secure and reboot the network. Once we have achieved electromagnetic dominance, the Americans will have no choice but to surrender or flee. Theirs was an act of unprovoked aggression, Colonel. Show no mercy to these invaders. That is all.
Colonel Maldini has logged on. Data stream secure. Operation Polonius is a go. Repeat, Polonius is a go. Enforcer riflemen on the ground. Designated units 1 and 2. Riflemen are best against combat drones and engineers. All that heavy equipment engineers carry makes them easy to gun down. Copenhagen's uplinks are offline. We need to secure and reboot more than half to establish signal dominance.
Confirmed. We are outbound.
Only infantry can secure uplinks. They are vulnerable in the open, so terrain must be used to provide cover.
Moving out. Oui, confirmed.
Infantry is most effective in hard cover.
Rapier here. In cover and holding.
We are in cover. On the way. Moving out.
Reinforcements loaded and on call.
We are opening fire at hostiles.
Enemy is down 2 squads. Confirmed. We are outbound. Affirmative.
Confirmed. Grab the uplink.
We've taken cover.
Go for the uplink. Rapier here. All squads upright.
This is Cutie. Hunters on the ground.
Check. Bravo. Uplink is secured. Good job, Colonel. Securing uplinks boosts signal confidence. Lets us bring in reinforcements faster. We need to capture one more uplink to achieve our objective.
Confirmed. In transit.
On the move, Central.
Check, Alpha. Uplink secured by hostile forces. We can't let the Americans capture another uplink.
Disengaging. Affirmative. Confirmed.
Check Unit 2. They're in trouble.
This is it! Let's take them!
Enforced again.
Iger here. All the machines are running the green. On the move. Affirmative. Confirmed.
This is Einstein. Barges deployed.
Center quadrant. Hostile sighted. Eyes on PD-6 Rottweiler combat drones.
Say so. Disengaging.
Confirmed in transit. Confirmed in transit.
Use Badger IFVs to shoot down hostile gunships.
Affirmative. Confirmed.
Oui. Disengaging. CC. On the move.
Say Central. Disengaging. We are engaging.
This is Segura. All machines ready for action. This is Rapier. We are in cover.
Grab the uplink. Confirmed.
Segura here. We're in position.
Confirmed. Moving out.
Center quadrant. Hostiles maneuvering. Eyes on JSF Pioneers.
Say Central. Disengaging. This is Saber. Beginning our attack. Say Central. Disengaging. Fall back. Wing. Affirmative. They are down a squad. Say Central. Disengaging. This is safe. Over there! We're at full strength.
Rapier here. All squads upright. This is Segura. All machines ready for action. Oui. Disengaging. CC. Falling back.
Check Unit 1. They're in danger.
Taking fire, and we have no cover.
They're feeling it. Of course, Central.
Check Unit 3. They're at risk.
We secure uplink.
West Quadrant. Hostiles maneuvering. Eyes on Schwarzkopf, thanks.
This is Saber. Taking fire, and we have no cover. We are under fire and have no cover.
Rapier here. We have no cover here, Central. We are scoring damage.
We secure uplink.
This is Rapier. Hostiles down a squad. Rapier here. Hostile is down 2 squads.
Iger here. We lost the machine. They've killed 2 machines.
Check Unit 3. They're suppressed.
This is Iger. I don't know how long my men will hold us.
We can let the hostile evacuate, or attack it again to finish it off. Check Unit 4. They're in trouble.
This is Bitsy. Bound to extraction.
CC, moving.
Check Lima. Uplink secured by hostiles. We have to take back an uplink now, Colonel, before the Americans run down the clock and achieve signal dominance.
Securing uplink, Central.
Rapier here. In transit, Central.
Hostile neutralized.
This is Bitsy. Survivors on board on being lifting off.
Hostile sighted. Eyes on PD-6 Rottweiler combat drones.
Segura here. Falling back. CC Central. Understood.
This is Bitsy. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
CC, on the move.
Superb command and control. Check Lima. It is secured. We can win by keeping our hold on these 2 uplinks, waiting for the network to come back online. Or we can go for the knockout punch and capture the final uplink. It's your call. Panther tanks easily outmatch IFV transports. Hostiles maneuvering. Eyes on M118 fastbacks.
We will do it. Understood and confirmed.
Check Unit 1. They're in trouble. Check Unit 2. They're at risk.
Saber here. We've taken cover.
Check North Quadrant. Hostiles are deploying. Eyes on V-120 Valkyrie.
We're a squad down. Segura here. We have lost 1 machine. Of course, Central.
Vesuvius here. One machine's got exposed.
Right here.
This is Saber.
This is Vesuvius.
Saber here.
I love it. Now the
Confirmed in transit. CC, transport them.
Check Center Quadrant.
like we are winning.
Hostiles are on the move. Eyes on Schwarzkopf, thanks. Incapacitated units are out of the fight and cannot move. Kazivac is on the way.
On the double, CC. Segura here. Understood and confirmed. CC, falling back. This is Rapier. You're taking a lot of fire.
North Quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
Of course, Central. This is Rapier. You're taking a lot of fire.
Vesuvius here. We've reached destination.
Enjoy.
This is Bud. Inbound to extraction.
That's a kill. This is safe. Everyone's wounded or dead. Send evac.
Check Unit 1. Extraction requested.
This is Bomb. Inbound to extraction.
Hostiles in motion. Eyes on Blackfoot gunships.
This is Rapier. They want us dead.
Vesuvius here.
Center quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
This is right there. We are taking another fire. This is right there. They want us dead.
This is Bob. Survivors on board as we are lifting off.
Damaged units can be ordered to retreat. Save units and they'll get better with experience. Check Unit 3. They're in trouble. Check Center quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Disengaging. No more.
Check Unit 3. They're suppressed.
Do they have a choice? They're junked. Sending evac order. Close.
Check Unit 3. Extraction ordered.
This is Bob. Survivors loaded. Outbound. This is Daniel. Inbound to extraction. This is Bob. Survivors loaded. Outbound. This is Daniel. We have the survivors that are coming in.
Mission accomplished. Copenhagen network back online. We have complete signal dominance.
This is High Command. Cease all combat operations. The Americans have accepted my offer. They will release Minister Poulet in exchange for safe passage back to their troop carriers in the North Sea.
But General, with the network back online, we could vector in strike fighters.
For the moment, it is prudent to be merciful, Captain. We shall see how long this moment persists.
With the smoke still settling in Copenhagen, the US and Europe have stopped just short of declaring war.
President Becerra still claims evidence of a conspiracy to destroy the Freedom 4, an accusation President Perot calls preposterous. Both leaders have agreed to meet for talks next week on neutral ground in London.
Meanwhile, the Freedom 4's rescheduled launch is set to go forward tomorrow morning.
Good evening, Colonel Saviloff. I assume it is obvious to you that I arranged the Forgotten Army's attacks on April 4th and also the incident in Copenhagen. These actions were a service to our motherland. How much longer do you think we'd have before the US and Europe found an excuse to ally against us to take our oil? Realpolitik demands that we spark a war between our enemies before this can happen. Copenhagen took them to the brink. Tonight you will have the honor of pushing them over. Your forces will be disguised as Forgotten Army terrorists. Your objective is to capture a majority of the Rovaniemi air base's uplinks and upload a data virus codenamed Stiletto into Europe's missile shield network. If antiquated notions of morality prevent you from performing these duties, Colonel, simply speak up. I will have Major Noskov remove you from your command. Permanently. Otherwise, begin.
Savilov is logged on. Data stream secure and untraceable. All forces disguised as Forgotten Army terrorists.
We are in position. Noskov did good job with disguise. We look so much like terrorists, we fool ourselves.
Rovaniemi's uplink network has been crashed. Mission objective is to secure and reboot more than half of uplinks so we can upload Stiletto virus. Reinforcements are limited. Make sure we use them correctly. As soon as we secure an uplink, we can upgrade it to let us order in airstrikes.
Okay, we move. Move, da. Affirmative, da. Okay, we move.
Grizzly here. We are full strength.
East quadrant. Hostile sighted. Eyes on Enforcer combat engineers. The hostile engineers defending this uplink are in cover. We will need riflemen to take care of them.
We are moving. We will bury them easy.
Fall back. Affirmative. Affirmative, da.
Grizzly here. We are full strength. Movement here. We are full strength. Grizzly here. Hostiles have lost a squad. Grizzly here.
Check center quadrant. Hostile sighted. Eyes on cheetah gunships.
This is Wolfman. We are full strength. They are down squad. This is good. Hostiles have 2 squads down. This is good. This is Wolfman. They are down 2 squads.
Tortas here. Fall back. Affirmative.
Check north quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Grab uplink. We will do this.
Check east quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Movement here. We are moving.
This is Mastodon. Waiting for orders.
Pick them up, da, Colonel.
On the double cannon. Grab uplink, Colonel. Of course.
Why you are best of best.
Movement here. Getting this uplink.
This is Tortas. We are at destination.
Blow you from the earth!
Bear trap here. Capturing uplink.
Now let's upgrade it with an encrypted data feed so we can target airstrikes in this place.
We move, da.
This is Wolfman.
Check Sierra. We captured it. Stiletto virus is uploading.
This is Grizzly.
Fight
We'll
well.
do this.
I believe you.
This is Wolfman.
They
We are full strength.
Infantry and buildings have longer range. If the reticle's range number is green, it will have to move to attack.
Okay, affirmative.
You feel your pulses race?
This is Grizzly. Wolfman here.
Go, go, go!
Okay, we move.
This is... Strike command, you're patched into us.
Stealth fighter standing by for target coordinates.
Affirmative, that.
This is Grizzly. Affirmative, moving.
Center quadrant. Hostiles sighted. Eyes on cheetah gunships.
On the move.
Get
As you say.
for bloody business.
Affirmative, moving. We are moving.
Fight well.
Affirmative. On the move. This is Wolfman.
Get ready! Get ready to drive into them! Let's do it! Get ready for
This is Strike command, you're patched into us.
Affirmative. We move now. Okay. Affirmative. Of course.
This is what your training was all about.
Okay, we are
Why
moving.
you are best of best.
Check Alpha. The hostiles have taken it.
Exterminate, of course.
Da. On the way. Affirmative.
Remember your old sergeant when you're all big heroes of Russia with medals on your chest.
Courtesy. All beasts ready for combat.
Auger tanks will punch holes straight through IFV transports.
This is Mastodon. Waiting for orders. We are moving. Okay. Affirmative. This is Grizzly. In cover, holding position.
Courtesy. We are scoring hits. We made a kill.
As you say. We will do this. As you say.
Okay, we move.
Affirmative. We move now. On the move. As you say. Movement here. We are in cover. We are moving. Affirmative.
Okay, we are moving. Bring them days, no problem. This is Torsten. We are engaging now.
Check center quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Grizzly here. We open fire at enemy now.
Fall back. Affirmative.
Enemy is taking damage.
Fall back. Affirmative.
We made a kill.
Okay.
Affirmative, moving. Of course, Corporal. We are moving. Affirmative. We open fire at enemy now.
This is Hunchback. Locked on target.
Check Zulu. It's being taken by hostiles.
We are scoring damage. Hostiles have 2 squads down.
Hostiles in motion. Eyes on Panther tanks.
Disengage, like you say.
Fall back. Affirmative.
Hostile destroyed.
On the move. As you say, we will do this.
Okay, we move. Affirmative, sir.
We are moving. Affirmative.
This is Endwar. Locked on target.
Moving, Colonel.
Check Unit 1. They'll get butchered.
We are moving. We are moving. Of course. Affirmative, moving. Affirmative.
Bear trap here. In cover.
Check Unit 1. Suppressed by enemy fire.
They rip our throats!
This is Blowback. Locked on target.
Center quadrant. Hostiles moving. Eyes on cheetah gunships. Hostile destroyed.
Movement here. We are in cover. We will have to try. Affirmative. We'll do it.
We are scoring hits.
Stalker, hold back. Disengage, as you say.
Courtesy. Opening fire.
Center quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
On the move. We will do this. Grab uplink, go. Of course.
In position, Colonel.
Affirmative. Moving.
Check Unit 2. Bad engagement.
This is Blowback. Locked on target.
Bear trap here. We start attack. On the move.
This is Courtesy. Hostiles in range.
Da. Secure uplink.
Check center quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
This is Wolfman. Getting this uplink. Affirmative. Moving.
Center quadrant. Hostiles are on the move. Eyes on Panther tanks.
Affirmative, Colonel. Okay, we are moving.
This is Endwar. Locked on target.
Da, Colonel. Fall back. Moving, Colonel. Of course, Colonel. Easy here. Position exposed. No cover.
Check Foxtrot. Hostiles have secured it. Center quadrant. Hostile eliminated. Check Alpha. It is ours.
Or not. Okay. Grizzly here. In cover, holding position. Mastodon here. Attack is ineffective.
Affirmative, Colonel.
Center quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
Okay. Affirmative. We move. Da.
Move, da. Da, okay.
Hostiles are deploying. Eyes on EC-660 Whirlwind. Center quadrant. Hostiles moving. Eyes on Enforcer Rifle Platoon.
Okay. We move. Okay.
Okay, we are moving. Affirmative. Engage hostiles. Courtesy. We will do our best, sir.
This is Blowback. Locked on target.
Hostiles deployed.
trap here. We are scoring damage.
This is Strike Command. You are patched into us.
Check Unit 3. They're suppressed.
They rip our throats! This is not going to Spetsnaz today.
Okay, we move.
Check center quadrant. Hostiles eliminated.
Fall back. Affirmative.
This is Endwar. Locked on guard. Fall back. Okay.
This is Mastodon. We are scoring damage.
Da, on the way.
Check center quadrant. Hostile destroyed. Check southwest quadrant. Hostile sighted. Eyes on Panther tanks. Hostiles are deploying.
This is Mastodon. We start attack.
We are moving. Affirmative.
Okay, we move.
Southwest quadrant. Hostiles moving. Eyes on cheetah gunships.
Darker, fall back.
This is bear trap. Hostiles inbound. This is Volberg. Locked on target. This is Grizzly. Under fire and no cover.
You can retreat damaged units if you take it easier. They never get better if they die.
This is Yasha. Moving to evac.
Mastodon here. They killed beasts.
Check center quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
We will do this.
Hostiles are deploying. Eyes on EC-660 Whirlwind.
This is Yasha. Evan complete. Bear trap here. We have taken the building.
Fall back. Affirmative. Partners here. We are engaging now. We made a kill.
This is Volberg. Locked on target.
Affirmative. Da. Okay. Fall back. Affirmative.
This is Yasha. Evac successful. Heading home. Da. No problem.
Transport spread to deploy. Uplink network back online. Stiletto virus uploaded to European missile shield satellites, working its magic on launch recognition algorithms.
Headquarters here. A fine job. Let us see America and Europe avoid a war now. When the fighting begins, I fear we will have no choice but to assist our American comrades in their crusade against Europe.
It is finally coming true, General.
We live in interesting times, Noskov. Interesting times.
We are just seconds away from this morning's rescheduled launch of the Freedom 4. The crew looked calm and relaxed as they boarded the lifter on their mission to complete America's mighty Freedom Star.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. We have main engine start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff of the Freedom 4, writing a new chapter of security in space for the United States of America. is with a profound sadness that I address you here this morning. At 7:45 a.m., we experienced a national tragedy when the Freedom 4 lifter exploded.
My fellow Americans, we will never forget this morning, how they climbed skyward only to be struck by a thunder that split the clouds and woke the world. We stand at DEFCON 1, ready for action.
The motherland will not
We have used beyond grief. Our fury is righteous.
The motherland will be safe, whatever the cost.
We did not start this war.
We will
End it.